of the Pokken Tournament Finals.
Yeah.
We've seen some very fierce competition in the winner's side. Now we're dropping over to the loser's side of the bracket, where UDL is squaring off against versus Gameplay's SSGuy.
This gameplay has definitely had me thirsty. Billy, can you hook me up, brother?
Yeah, I too would like to be hooked up with a water bottle if
Gracias,
possible.
man. We're gonna be getting into this next match.
Oh wow, no hand warmers necessary.
No hand warmers. No, these guys are warmed up. They fired up from all these crazy competitions that we've been seeing earlier today.
SSGuy certainly fired up. Let's keep in mind that for SSGuy to actually get to top 8, he had to take out Toon S, a Weavile main himself. And because of that, he has plenty of matchup familiarity, as you have to playing in DFW, but ends up getting frozen regardless.
Full punish here. Here's the pop-up. No, he doesn't go for the grab out. That would have been perfect. Instead going for the burst, trying to continue the onslaught and pressure. You know, a lot of these guys have been just saying, we just want to go for the big damage. We don't worry about getting the fixed damage we get off of throws. No. We want to keep them in the corner. We want to get every one of these hits.
Well, SSGuy definitely wants to stay out of the corner. Finds a way out, courtesy of Ninetales. Is actually back onto the board, even with a slight lead as well if we're talking about percentages.
The next 2 decisions are what's going to cause everything to come. The next 2 decisions decide the winner of the round at this point.
So I'm trying to go for Mirror Coat.
Waits. Tries to put out the ice. Catches him finally. There's the punish opportunity. That's going to be it.
UDL getting that first round. And switching over now to Voltal.
That was a great catch, man. He put out the lures, and he managed to catch a whopper there. Ooh, good shield.
Better counter. And just how often we've been seeing both players go for counters, and in particular with UDL not really going for grabs all that much. Has he done enough conditioning where in this game he can actually get away with grab setups? You saw him trying to go for it there, but the support comes in and prevents the conditioning from actually taking place.
Here's a punish opportunity. Oh, the support coming into play now. Holds him steady. Yes, that's going to do it. Get some extra damage? No extended combos here.
Some massive damage. And sealing off that burst as well. Does SSGuy have any chance of getting back into this game?
He has to be really cognizant. We've seen crazier things happen today, but SSGuy need to pick up the tempo soon. His back is to the wall, literally.
And now a game away from being eliminated from this tournament. It really is against the wall. So much of that game was around counters.
Yes,
Yeah,
absolutely.
And we'd see these situations where it would almost be a standoff, and it felt like the majority of the time you'd see UDL actually winning the standoff.
Yeah, I think sometimes it comes down to who's willing to press the button sooner, who has, or rather, who's willing to pull the trigger sooner, and who knows they have the conversion ready to go after. Because both of these guys we saw had opportunities, but left some food on the table. The juggle game, though, from VDL. That was much better timing from the meaties than we've seen earlier today.
Now it's the separation. He wants the distance. But again, remember, stage positioning is so important as well. Trying to maintain the distance while simultaneously maintaining control and not being in the corner.
Ooh, SSGuy getting punished again here. It's always been after the ice cubes that he kind of has this moment of hesitation. Like, I don't know where I'm not necessarily supposed to navigate here. Okay, there you go. SS, holding steady. Here's Ninetales.
So just trying to...
Oh, no!
Out of range, and SSGuy instead gets great punishes. We're going to be seeing a phase shift. And could SSGuy maybe close this round out right here?
This is what I want to see from SSGuy. Him just navigating the terrain, looking for those hits. But here, yet again, VDL not afraid to come in and pull the trigger. There's the grab. There's the wall splat. Oh, nearly had him. If he caught him with that Ice Cube meaty, that would have been fantastic. It would have forced SSGuy to hold steady for just a little while longer while VDL could approach. Never mind.
And UDL
caught with the claw.
Now sitting a game away from advancing and sending SSGuy home. And if you're SSGuy, the pressure is certainly on. Especially after that last round, where it felt like in the mid-game, SSGuy had serious control. But UDL just, again, it goes back to that first game where he conditioned SSGuy to go into shield so many times. He ends up getting some rewards with grabs now later on.
UDL Pulls out the assist here. Tries to see if he can hold SSGuy in place. With the follow-up. Wow! That's great damage.
And not only is it damage, that burst is sealed up. And that potential comeback factor might be locked out for a significant enough amount of time for UDL to close this out. He closes the distance. He's in burst mode. He's waiting for the wake-up option.
Oh, here's Ninetales. Tries to see if he can bail him out. Oh, is that going to do it? And yes! Finally, after 4 attempts throughout this set, he finally catches him. And UDL is going to take that.
2-0 on a handshake. UDL advancing in the bracket. But still, SSGuy, you know, he ends up getting through 2 nests, one of the feared Weaviles in our area. But
for sure,
against UDL, that was just a different demon.
Absolutely. I mean, UDL made a lot of great decisions throughout that set, particularly the way that he chose to use his pressure, specifically in the corner, right? Think of how many times you actually imagine him going for grab. Very few. A handful of times. What does that tell you? That makes you think that he was conditioning SSGuy to want to do some sort of defensive option, whether it was jumping out of shield, whether it was moving, some sort of aggression, or even a retort back.